Welcome to Module 6 of our Job Search Seminar. This module covers your social media presence, networking, using LinkedIn in your job search, and creating your micro-pitch. Networking is an important part of your career development and the job search process. Basically, it's just an organized method of making connections with people you know, and then the people they know, to exchange information, advice, and contacts. Networking is important because it allows you to tap into the hidden job market where most jobs actually exist. 60 to 85% of all jobs are found through networking, so this is a very valuable tool. Networking helps you learn more about your targeted field and clarify your career goals. It helps you find out about job opportunities and can provide contact names and referrals for these jobs. The thought of networking can inspire dread in some people. Look at it as a way to expand your information about jobs, people, companies, information gathering, if you will, about jobs and careers that could lead to potential co-op, internship, or full-time opportunities. Here are some keys to successful networking. Prepare in advance for every networking event or interview, and be focused so that every interaction you have is well thought out. Be professional at all times and look for opportunities to network everywhere, even at social gatherings. Be patient when waiting for a response from a networking contact. Go for quality over quantity when it comes to networking contacts. You're trying to develop a relationship with the most relevant contacts for your current career goals. Stay organized, as with any other aspect of your job search, and keep track of contacts, meetings, interviews, and follow-up activities. And don't forget to thank everyone for their time and advice. Informational interviews are established meetings with networking contacts for the purpose of gathering information and advice for your career. These are usually more comfortable than job interviews because people love to talk about their jobs and careers. You are gathering information about careers to determine if that's the path that you would like to pursue. You may have many areas of interest which will become better defined as you speak with others. Keep in mind your goals for an informational interview: to gather information, gain advice, and get referrals to other professionals. Never use an informational interview to ask for a job. But if you make a connection and handle yourself professionally, it may lead to a job later. When setting up an informational interview, try to get a referral from one of your current contacts, and they can possibly make an introduction on your behalf. If you don't have a referral, you can try calling the company to get a potential contact in the department that fits your interests. Ask for a brief meeting, no longer than 20 or 30 minutes, and state your purpose in your meeting request. Here are some suggestions for what to include. If you're making a call, have your micro pitch perfected and state who referred you. Your micro pitch, or your elevator pitch, articulates who you are and what you want quickly, while leaving a positive impression and creating interest in you as a candidate. You'll use this for any networking event and at all career fairs, including National Labs Day. Include your name and degree, a brief summary of your related work experience, an outline of the technical skills you've developed, and also any activities demonstrating leadership, teamwork, communication, and service. Also include your specific interest in the company demonstrated by your research. Practice your micro-pitch so you can deliver it in a warm, confident tone and clear voice. Finding people to conduct informational interviews with may be easier than you think, as you already have your own network of contacts started. You can reach out to your network to get contacts to interview in your targeted field. Think broadly and approach everyone in your extended network. These are some suggestions. RIT alumni are good people to reach out to, as they're usually willing to talk with students. Professional associations are good places to look for contacts, and if you join an association while you're a student, you'll get a discount. We have some links to professional associations on our website here. Here are some typical questions to ask during a networking meeting or informational interview. Add your own questions to gather the information you're looking for. Just remember, you don't want to ask for a job. You can, however, bring your resume to leave with a contact if they're interested. If you make a good impression, they may be willing to advocate on your behalf for future jobs. Social networking today has become very common and accepted across all generations, so it's a really good tool to use in your networking and job search activities. Social networking allows you to connect with companies, contacts, and recruiters, demonstrates that you're tech savvy, and provides job opportunities that are not found in other places. Also, most companies are using social media to further check a candidate's qualifications. As you can see from these statistics, it's important to have a professional online presence that strengthens your appeal to companies. LinkedIn is the most important site for professional networking. There are many reasons to use LinkedIn. It helps you find information on your targeted industry and companies, as well as people with whom to connect for networking, and it even has job postings. We'll talk more about making a strong profile, searching for jobs, alumni, and companies. Your LinkedIn profile will be similar to your profile on Handshake. Here are some basic tips. While your resume does a great job in listing your credentials, a profile allows you to add value by adding detailed information on your projects, labs, skills, experiences, and interests, both at RIT and within own activities you do on your own. Emphasize these extracurriculars and achievements to stand out from the competition. Use as many keywords for your targeted industry in as many places as possible. Networking is a primary purpose for LinkedIn, so look for people to connect with, alumni, company contacts, recruiters, and join groups as well. The more people you connect with and develop a relationship with, the better your chances for turning relationships into opportunities. Let's talk more about your profile. Start with a headline that's informative and related to your targeted field instead of just saying you're a student. You can see an example here. Use an appropriate professional photo of you alone with a plain background or a background that represents your field. List all of your education information in detail, including classes, projects, clubs, GPA, honors and awards, and anything special you've done in college. Your summary is like your micro pitch and should be a great introduction to who you are and what you have to offer. Remember to fill your skills and experience section with keywords for your industry and field. You can find suggestions on other profiles, especially RIT alumni. Join groups that relate to your field. You can join up to 50. Get recommendations from people who can speak to your skills and accomplishments. Consider asking a professor and an employer. Be sure to claim your unique LinkedIn URL. You will add this to your resume and also your Handshake profile, so recruiters can easily find you. To find RIT alumni, type Rochester Institute of Technology in the main search box, and then on the college homepage, click See Alumni. You can sort by major, industry, company, and geographic location. You'll see where alumni in your major are working, and their profiles will give you tips for yours, including groups to join. You can also reach out for informational interviews, and go to their company websites to search for jobs. You can also use LinkedIn to research companies of interest. Just type the company name in the search box. You'll get information on alumni that work at that company, and you'll get news, updates, and even job postings. LinkedIn also has job postings. Just click on the Jobs tab and search by keyword or use the suggestions. As you find information, you can reach out to people in your network or connect with a recruiter at the company. Sometimes jobs are posted in groups as well, which is another reason to join them. LinkedIn has really good resources and information page for students, with tips for fully utilizing this valuable resource. You can also use other common social media platforms for networking and in your job search. If you use Facebook and Twitter, remember that you'll need to have a professional profile when networking and job searching, and be careful of what you post. You'll be able to follow companies and let your contacts know that you're in a job search. You can find experts in your field with whom you can connect. And both sites offer apps and resources for jobs. Here's your assignment for this module. It's due on November 29th in the Dropbox.